Welcome back, everybody, to Keep Your Cool. This is your boy, Ralas.
What's up, guys? Edgar.
Fortunately, Eli's still not here. He's been very busy. He'll be here in 2 weeks, if I recall. I think it's 2 weeks. Anyways, this week, though, it's Father's Day. Now,
Yep.
I really want to get into this one. I really do, because I feel like as a Father Day holiday, or as a holiday, I don't know what the fuck is it. I feel like I keep saying we're because I'm a father.
No, sí, yo sé. Yo no puedo decir eso.
No puedes decir eso, pero tienes un padre.
Y ahí me dicen daddy.
A lo que iba.
Yeah.
I feel that this holiday is the most disrespected holiday of all the holidays.
I don't feel que es disrespected. Es que at the end of the day, like this whole month in general, like it's como se llama mental health awareness. Like that's what it originally was until they changed into the LGBTQ, you know, which, all right, it's cool, you know, people are just trying to change, you know, así es el mundo, siempre está cambiando. And so, I mean, that's why at the end of the month, like this month is not important just because it's Father's Day, pero también because it's the Men's Mental Awareness Month.
And then it's Juneteenth.
Yep.
Pero before Juneteenth, before mental health awareness, before LGBTQ blah 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 community, it was always Father's Day.
Yep.
And even when all that other stuff wasn't there, it was still the most disrespected holiday of all the holidays.
Who was it? Someone brought it up. It's like, oh, I searched up like the top holidays. I think it's like top 50 holidays. Y creo que the first one was like Christmas, and the second one was like Mother's Day. Y luego, I forgot what was the third one. I think it was like Halloween. But on that list, I think it's the Father's Day was like number 20.
Yes, they're saying the fucking leprechaun came on before us.
Yeah, exactly. Pinche nanito que realmente ni existe la verga. Y it's coming first, well, than you guys, because I'm not at that yet.
In el Día de Madres, on Mother's Day, everybody celebrates que una carne asada, que le llevan flores, que la sacan a comer, le traen un mariachi. And if you're an American, same thing. You bring them flowers. You take them to eat. You bring a rock and roll band. I don't know.
No, you take a fancy dinner, algo así.
Yeah, to a fancy dinner.
Una noche romántica.
So, but for a father, I don't get on.
Nah, it's not that we're disrespected. Así, it's more as in the culture didn't raise the people correctly. Sabes que we still need to show appreciation to the fathers. Es el pedo. So it's like thing is como el mundo está cambiando. Maybe back then they showed more appreciation, pero ahorita como like slowly they start like generating like sabes que like it's Father's Day. And at the end of the day, como somos nosotros, like if you want to do something, go for it. Si me quieres hacer something for my birthday, like go for it. Like we're like whatever. It's like we're so cool about whatever is gonna happen. Que like fuck, if it happens, it happens. Si no, pues pa qué why hold our head high and have like high expectations. Y al último de pedo que no nos va a dar nada.
We're still disrespected, though.
I know. Eso sí no te lo quito.
Like,
pero
por ejemplo, un birthday, como like for instance for my birthday, cuando me dicen like, oh, like, ¿qué quieres que te haga? I'm like, I don't care, because I want to celebrate it my way.
Yeah.
I'm like, but for Father's Day, I'm like, hey, pues una carnita asada doesn't sound bad.
True.
You know, like,
Yeah.
Un palito later on también, you know, algo así, pero.
Happy ending.
Pero no, yeah, like, it's on that whole aspect of the day.
Yeah.
I don't think there's much to do. I mean, unless you actually go and celebrate it, because, like, again, some families do celebrate, some other families don't.
Yeah.
En este caso, yo voy a Rosarito Beach, and I'm going to celebrate it for myself and my father.
There you go.
So, I don't know where we're going to go eat yet. Most likely tacos al pastor.
Nice.
And people always say, like, oh, llévalo a comer al marisco. And
like, I don't even like mariscos. Why would I even go
there? No, because I have a couple of friends over there que son amigos de mi dad.
Oh, okay.
And they're like, oh, que te llevan a comer at restaurants and all. I'm like, dude, if we actually try the restaurant, or let's say que ahí venden una langosta, but if I'm not digging the langosta, and if it makes me happy to eat una torta ahogada or unos tacos,
yeah.
or, like, I'm going to go and be satisfied.
Exactly. Exactly.
Y ya sé que siempre dicen, no, es para que saques a tu padre, no para ti. Well, on Father's Day, maybe. But on a regular day, I'm going to go eat tacos.
Yeah, there you go. No, see. You can see, I mean, at the end of the day, I feel like fathers, como tú dices, they're so very unappreciated. Like, sabes que, like, hey, yeah, you're my boy. And, like, I'm not, like, there are some shitty fathers out there. But at the same time, like, my dad was a bit shitty when I was growing up. Pero al mismo tiempo, por lo que hizo, like, it made me to the person that I am now.
Sí.
Like, that's one thing that I appreciate. Que even though he's a little fucked up to me, at the end of the day, that kind of, like, woke me up. Y dicen, like, sabes que, my dad, you know, was shitty, but at the same time, life is shittier.
Yes.
Like, I guess you could say he kind of prepared me for this.
Hay unos padres que son secos.
Yeah.
Like, no dry, no love, no nothing.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'm like that. Because I'm like, but I'm also teaching them que not, in a way that teaching that lesson it is, life ain't easy and no one's going to love you.
Yeah.
You can only love yourself. And if ya sé que hay mucha gente like, that's too big, I don't care. That's a style. Y si siento que if you puppy them too much, no van a saber cómo crecer en la vida.
Yeah. Yeah, y es la cosa como tú estás diciendo, like, why you being like that, stuff like that. Like, they didn't grow up like we did. They don't have the same experience that we had to go through to be like, why you treating him like that? Porque le haces esto? Oh, how come you don't show him love? Like, that's how I was.
Funny, my dad wasn't seco.
Oh, really?
Yeah, my dad wasn't seco.
Oh, shit.
My dad was he was seco en la manera that he wouldn't take us out to places that we wanted to go. Like, we wanted to experience things and he didn't take us there.
Gotcha.
¿Cómo se llama? Él era sports and work and more sports. Y ¿cómo se llama? I did grow up without a, for like, in my teenagers' lives para arriba, I grew up without a mom. So every like household era con mi dad, pero él los enseñó like, we have to work, we have to do this, I have bills, play some soccer. And so like, yo por eso when it comes to sports, I gotta thank him for that because he really pushed me for sports. He taught me how to work. He martillos, taladrear, how to put tile and all that shit. Like, in a way, I was a handyman. I didn't want to do that shit. If I knew and I took my time to actually pay attention, those fucking guys make good money.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, no agarré la... ¿Cómo se dice la word?
Like, follow his footsteps.
Yeah, I didn't follow.
Yeah, to like follow the exact thing.
De agarrar licencia and all that, and that you can actually charge pretty good numbers.
Yeah. I mean, you can still do it, bro.
Nah.
I'm just saying. Yeah. It's never too late.
It's never too late. That's true.
Y luego, ya que tienes ahorita your kids growing up right behind you, you can show them and like you start your own little company.
So,
ahí está.
So, por decirlo, as a father, it sucks to me because yo fui y aprendí de mirar cómo trabajar. Porque me llevaba a trabajar y me pagaba las horas, te voy a pagar a 5 la hora or whatever, ¿no? Abusive, ¿no? Like taking advantage of California law, federal law.
I was going to say the child labor laws.
The child labor laws. y ¿cómo se llama? As for me, yo soy padre, I can't do that with my kids because I work for a company.
Yeah.
Very different mindsets.
Yeah.
I still try to tell my kids, you have to do chores, you have to do this, but very different, very drastically different.
Oh, pues sí, dude.
Y ¿cómo se llama? It's harder for me to teach him that work is a hard thing to do. And if you're not going to go to school, this is the lifestyle.
Yep. ¿Cómo dicen en español? Un lápiz es más livianito que una pica.
¿Una pipa?
No, así para escarbar, güey.
Oh, una pala.
Una pala,
Una pala.
Un lápiz está más livianito que una pala. So that's why it's like, if you're going to go to school, remember, the lápiz is lighter than a pala.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's like I've always said myself, and I'm usually those type of guys that when I say a thing, I'm going to get it done. And it's going to be that way. I don't beat around the bush. And I've told my wife, I'm like, this is the thing. I'm like, I'm going to tell my kids, you got 2 options. Like, you can go to school, get a little part-time job so you can pay your books. I'm not going to charge you rent. Like, you're good. Yeah. But if you're not going to go to school, go get your ass a full-time job, and I expect $500 for rent. Yeah. I'm like, it's that simple. I'm like, I'm helping you out either to go to school or I'm helping you out to become a man. Because there's bills to pay. The bill and the rent is not going to wait for you.
And it's not, dude.
And so
when you get a girl, está peor, bro. Because now you're going to be paying for 2 people.
Yep. Y a veces la gente no entiende. No, hay mucho muchacho que no entiende eso ahorita. I mean, there's a couple of guys que sí conozco que trabajan duro y siguen pagando poquito, but they work hard.
Yeah.
And I've seen other fools where I'm like, damn, bro, like you have a kid and you don't have a job? How the fuck do you...
Yeah.
How do you do?
¿Cómo le navegas para hacer todo esa madre?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, dude, that's like for me, like that's the reason why I don't want to have a kid right now, like, dude, because I want to be mentally and financially prepared before I have one.
Mm-hmm.
Like, no, I don't want like my kid to go through the same experience that I did.
I would say that you can only be ready financially.
I know.
Mentally, you'll never be ready.
¿Cómo que no? Yeah.
What happens if you get a baby that's a crier and cries every night and you have to stay awake with him or her every single night? What happens if you have a baby that poops a lot? As soon as you feed them, they're shitting. You can't be ready for that. What happens if you get a one that's like, que no hace nada, and you're like, is that okay? No llora, güey. What the fuck?
That's better for me.
You're gonna be calling me,
game.
hey, Ralas, something's wrong. My baby doesn't cry.
Lo pellizco, güey. Yeah, he's crying alright.
Está todo serio así.
Imagine. Like,
It's like, what the fuck are you doing?
what the fuck did you really just fucking pinch me, motherfucker?
¿Y cómo se llama?
I mean, if it starts crying, we're like, hey, babe, dale chichi. I mean, that will makes me stop crying. You can probably make that stop crying.
So en ese aspecto, as a father,
yeah,
you have to know how to treat a daughter, how to treat a son. Enseñarles qué es lo bueno, qué es lo malo.
Yep.
It's a whole different ball game to when you're the one who's being raised.
Yeah.
And your fathers are telling you what to do, what not to do. Ir a la escuela, agarrar un estudio. Really, really hard.
Yeah.
And going to Father's Day thing, that's where I'm like, oh, we don't get celebrated now. Like, ellos los enseñan la path. I understand que most of the time son los padres los que se van de la familia.
Yeah.
And that's why maybe they don't get celebrated as much. But I do feel that we should celebrate the ones that stay and even if they're secos, celebrarle algo.
But at the same time, too, it's not always just about the guy leaving, dude. Porque, like, especially in the Mexican culture, or Latino culture in general, se juntan at a very young age.
Mm-hmm.
Y es el pedo. Like, como dicen, ya rato quieren disfrutar lo que no disfrutaron when they were young.
Sí.
And that's the thing. So that's why there's a lot of divorce rates. Y luego también, they were talking about birth control. So when you take a birth control, like, it messes up like your whole body.
Mm-hmm.
So when you take that on, like, you're attracted to a certain guy. So when you guys are trying to have a kid and you get off the birth control, like, you see him and you're like, why did I even end up with this guy? Like, why do I want to have a kid with him, like, out of all people?
That sounds like a conspiracy theory.
They were talking about it. It was like two doctors, they were talking about it.
Oh, shit.
That's another reason why there's also the high divorce rates. Because women, when they're on birth control, they're attracted to certain men. Y luego ya cuando they're off of it, sometimes divorces get nasty. They're like, you know what, fuck you. Like, I don't want to fucking be here no more. Ya no,
Yeah, porque sí me... Bueno, obviously we can't talk for a woman.
Yeah.
But I'm pretty sure que tiene que ver eso algo.
No, well, that's the
I mean, ese punto de vista. We can only go with what we've heard from the doctors.
Yeah.
That's the first time I hear it, but I'm pretty sure que sí hay different mood swings.
Yeah, because at the same time, like, that messes up your hormones. Because, too, like, it's to do the exact opposite. Like, you're not trying to have a kid, so it's going to mess your hormones not to be...
Yeah, for sure.
Ovulating.
And talking about, like, single parents or single fathers, I'm straight going to tell you girls right now. Girls que son madres solteras. Don't celebrate Father's Day. You girls are not fathers. I fucking hate when you're like, yo soy su padre y su madre. No, you're just the mother. All right? You cannot give the point of view de un hombre a un niño. It's very different.
Yeah.
Muy diferente. Like, yes, you take care of him. It's obvio. Es tu hijo.
Yeah.
But you cannot be saying, yo soy los dos. No, it ain't like that. It ain't like that. I'm sorry.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, like, both of the mentalities are way different.
Mm-hmm.
Like, at the end of the day, there's gonna, like, let's say ahorita we're just chilling. Someone comes in through the door trying to kill everybody.
Yes.
What are we gonna do?
We're going to fight back.
Exactly. While we try to protect everybody else. Like, women to actually do that, very few.
Yes.
Pero I don't think they will have, like, that instinct to be like, okay, I gotta go do this. Like, I'm gonna go take care of my family. I gotta go do this. Like, I gotta be the one protecting my kids y todo ese pedo. Like, yes, if you're a single mom, you're gonna try to do it, but you're not gonna have that instinct like, hey, sabes que, like, okay, it's life or death.
It's life or death.
Like, dude, you're just gonna be like, okay, I'm gonna try to do something so maybe my kid could run away before something
Ándale.
happens. Yeah.
Ándale.
It's la cosa, like, the mentality is not gonna be the same. Yeah, I get it, you do the role, but it's not the same thing. You don't have the same mentality that we carry.
Simón, exactly.
Especially with us, like, como nos dicen, us as being the father figure, like, we gotta protect the family. No matter what, we financially provide, we physically protect the family, and at the end of the day, like, we hold the most stress.
Yes.
Por eso siempre estamos callados. Because why? Because we're financially taking care of everything, and like, oh, the wife needs something, boom, I got you. The kids need something, boom, I got you.
Por eso lo salen las canas primero.
Yeah.
Ya tengo una aquí.
Oh, yeah, that's haciendo
And I would say this, add on to that. ¿Cómo se llama? When it comes to like the single mother y el single father, que no puede ser el single father, ¿verdad? Perdón. Like, don't celebrate it. That's what I'm trying to say. My bad. When it comes to them, they don't have that, in a way, that knowledge del hombre.
Yeah.
Like, they'll probably sugarcoat them, but in reality, el hombre se acaba de decir, like, like, we're the ones who are going to tell them, you have to provide. You have to do this. Like, no matter what, if things go hard, you go hard with it.
Yeah.
And you have to push through somehow. Like, they need to have that. Así como tenemos que tener el amor de la madre, we have to have la strength del padre, los pensamientos.
Yeah.
Igual, no estoy diciendo que todos los muchachos que no tienen padres salen chingones o salen malos o salen, like,
Yeah.
I'm just saying that you shouldn't celebrate.
Yeah.
And I do know that there's some mothers that do tell them, hey, Beatles isn't. I understand there's people like that, but at the end of the day, you don't have that physicality of fighting someone. However, I know that there's women that will fight a man.
Yeah.
Pero con un putazo las descuentan a veces.
Yeah.
So.
I mean, that's the unfortunate part.
Yes.
But at the end of the day, like, yeah. Like, to actually know how to be a man, nah.
And I will say,
especially a father.
I'll say right now, I didn't really want to do this special, the Father's Day, because we didn't do Mother's Day.
But at the same time, because we tried to do it, but when we tried to do it, it was already going to be too late.
Sí, so...
like, we were able to plan it out. So, don't take it the wrong way. Like, we did want to do it, but at the same time, it was going to come out late. And it's like, okay, we're not going to be able to do it on time.
Es que yo no soy madre.
We can't give that perspective, that mindset, because we're not...
We can only say... We love our mothers and that's it. Like, no, yo como hombre, yo le estoy enseñando a mis kids this.
Yeah.
Así se hacen las cosas.
Yeah.
Literally, like, Chris Paul, CP3, basketball.
Yeah.
He's saying that school's really hard for his daughter, que blah, blah, blah. That there's too many bullying going on. And I was like, oh, shit, pobrecita. And then he says, like, there's a kid that went up to her and he told her, your dad is never going to be a champion. And I'm like, you're complaining about that? I'm like, you couldn't teach your daughter how to, like, squash that, how to fight back with words.
Yeah. But like, hey, what does your dad do?
I'm like, at least my dad made it 20 years into the NBA.
True.
Not everybody makes it 20 years.
That's the thing, dude.
Let's say, shut up before I squish you with my dad's wallet.
It's just smack him with quite a squish where boom, it'll be heavy.
Let's say, what's your bank account? Be snarky with it.
Yeah.
I think that's where I would say I can no puedo dar mi opinión. No, I can't give an opinion for other races, otras razas.
Yeah.
I just feel like, and I'm gonna talk for Mexicans and maybe a little bit of Latinos or Hispanics, that we teach our kids how to fight back with words. Like, si te dicen algo, just return it.
Yeah.
Just return it. Y si se agüitan, pierden.
Yep.
Like, no te agüites. Like
aguántense.
Like Mike's son, when they're playing Las Chivas. Le va al Atlas y el otro le va a Las Chivas. We won the first game, and he's like, lero. I'm like, fool, don't talk shit. There's still another game. So when Chivas scored and they won that game and then qualified, he started making fun, and this fool got mad. I'm like, no. You started the shit talking. Ahora aguántese.
Yeah.
And that's part of being a father. I'm like, yes, you can teach your kid, like, hey, puede hacer burla, but when it's your time to lose, take it.
Yeah.
Because you decided to open up your mouth.
Yeah, take it like a man.
Exactly. And that's ahí entra el perspective de la mamá, que she's like, no, you shouldn't let him be like that, or algo así. And I'm like, hey, you're not a man. Like, you don't get it.
Not just that, but también, like, it's within the household, which is a good thing. Okay, you're able to control it. But imagina que when he gets older out in the bar, Que el americanista starts making fun of the chivista. Your son gets mad, boom, like, le mete el putazo, like, hey, well, first of all, you were making fun of him because Chivas made the goal, and like, al último ganó la América, like, hey, if he's gonna say something, like, all right, like,
and that's where that control setting comes in, where because you're teaching them that, they can use it everywhere else now.
Yep.
Y aguantarse. El que pierde, el que llora pierde.
Exactly.
Yeah. Y como se llama, my one of my friends who's also a father, I literally told him the same story that Chris Paul. I told him this and that, and he's like, fool, like, si tanto le duele, he should have just told his daughter to smack him. I'm like, and if he smacks him back, if the kid smacks her back, oh well, at least she defended her pride.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I wouldn't resort to violence, but there is people que no se llevan.
Yeah.
There's people that don't talk smack and they can't hold it, and that's where people think that they're getting bullied.
Yeah.
Well, guess what? We have to, as parent or as a father, or as a father figure to someone else, you have to show them, like, hey, you know what? If you can't fight with words, learn how to fight.
Yep.
And yeah, it sucks that people are saying, oh, you're just resorting to violence. I'm like, hey, he's being a bully.
Yeah, like that's the only way he could defend himself.
Yeah.
Like, come on, you gotta give him something to defend himself. He can't be fucking helpless.
Y hay a veces donde allí el father de ese bully, if he has one, is where it's bad. I'm like, you're not teaching him values. You're not teaching him lo que es la vida.
Yeah.
You're just being a daddy's boy. Now, let's say that kid doesn't have a father. That's where I'm like, ahí es donde falla la madre. Que el padre le va a dar sus whippings. You know, like, hey, cálmese a la verga. Like, get off your plane. But the madre won't do that. Nah, it's okay. He won't do it again.
Like, oh, he's not like that at home. I don't know why he's like that. Está cariñando. Entonces, like, no, because now that's going to be repetitive. Like, oh, if I do it again, my mom's going to come and save me.
Why I feel that majority of fathers, I want to say, I do believe. I believe that. Maybe I'm wrong. The majority of fathers would know how his kid is.
Yeah.
Like, even if he's not like that in his home, he'll believe that he's like that in school.
Yeah, in the back of his head, like, you fucking little shit, just wait till you fucking get home.
Especially if you're Mexican, they'll hit you behind the cameras.
Yeah, dude. Nomás te pela el pinche ojo ya con el ojo que te pela, dije, ya vale verga.
Saca la chancla, saca el belt.
As soon as you open the door to the house, you fucking run to the room. Anda que te viene la pinche chancla.
I literally saw this one on TikTok, que está corriendo el hijo, and they're just screaming like, córrele, güey, córrele. And sale la mamá, and she gets her chancla, and she literally does this, and then she's like, and it actually lands on him on his head. No. I'm pretty sure it didn't hurt because it was pretty far. But the point was, I'm like, damn, she fucking landed that shit.
Shot. Damn.
Y sí estaba una distancia. Estaba una buena distancia de like unos 20 pies por ahí.
There you go. Don't underestimate the chancla.
Don't underestimate the chancla. That's important.
Oh man.
Going back to the father thing. Are you gonna celebrate it?
Yeah, I'm gonna take my dad out.
¿A dónde?
So there's a spot in Fountain Valley. It's seafood.
Mm-hmm. That's okay.
Because he loves seafood.
I'm not gonna talk shit on seafood right now. It's Father's Day.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna take him out to get some seafood. So last time we went there, había un big ass crab and big ass lobster, and le encantó. He's like, you know what? I want to go there. I'm like, fuck it, we'll go there.
Just you and him, or are you gonna take your brothers?
No, I'm gonna take my siblings también.
Your siblings?
Yeah.
¿Vas a pagar tú todo?
For the most part, I always do.
Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah. I mean, I gotta take care of my dad, even though he was pretty fucked up in the beginning. At the end of the day, he turned out to be pretty cool.
Yeah.
Gotta pay it back.
Yeah, pay it forward.
Exactly.
Una chelita y todo.
Ah, pues sí, dura huevo.
¿Cuál vas a agarrar para ti?
Usually when I'm eating, I'll either have a Corona or a Heineken's. If I'm just gonna be chilling on
Heineken with Mexican food?
Yeah.
You can't mix cultures.
Well, the thing is, the food is like Vietnamese.
Oh, so it's not that type of seafood.
Yeah.
But you're still mixing cultures of Vietnam con Dutch.
Yeah, but still, like, I mean, it's a good mix.
It's a good mix?
Yeah.
Okay. What, like, so, okay. So you're going to this place in Fullerton with your pops, your siblings, to celebrate Father's Day. Seafood. What kind of seafood? Vietnamese seafood. What's the difference between a Mexican style seafood to a Vietnamese?
Just el sazón que le ponen.
El sazón.
El sazón. Luego, pues, of course, it comes with its noodles. Y it depends on how spicy you want it too.
So it's like a noodle seafood, like shrimp and noodles and shit like that.
Yeah. It's good, though. It's good, bro.
All right.
That's the good thing about us. Like, we like to try different things. We don't like to stick to just, like, one certain thing. So we'll try a little bit of everything.
A little bit of everything. I literally tried this taco place right here on la esquina. Sucks ass. Like, it's quantity, good. Price, good. Because you're paying the quantity.
Yeah.
Quality is trash.
Yeah.
Like, I'm talking about, like, I don't want to be fucked up, but I gave them like a 4 out of 10.
Ooh.
It was that bad. I'm not saying that it tasted bad,
La salsa
but
no la ayudó.
it was tasteless. Y luego la salsa no ayudó.
Fuck.
So, like, whatever they're doing for seasoning, it sucks. So I was like, if I had a father, I would never take him there.
Yeah.
I mean, I have a father, my bad. If I had a father here in the States, yes, I would never take him there.
Yeah.
Like, I don't even plan to go there again, unless if I'm feeling cheap. Because I literally bought California fries. Carne asada from California. Carne asada fries. Me agarré como 6 tacos. 3 tacos for each kid. Like 4 tacos for my wife. Venían con sus chips. Pero los tacos were like this big. Like this big. Con un chingo de carne. Doble tortilla. So you can literally get 1 taco and make 2 tacos. You can literally make 2 tacos out of that. So I ended up paying like, I think it was like $50 or $60.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Y regresamos con like a lot of food back. But the thing is that it was tasteless.
Yeah.
So I'm not even saying it tasted bad. I'm saying that it was tasteless.
Yeah. Pues ahí a rato le pones un poquito de sal, pimienta, luego... O si no, just bring it home y tú ponle el chile para que al menos le dé un poquito de sabor.
We'll see. It didn't taste bad.
No, sí.
It just didn't taste like anything.
Yeah.
So when you start looking at that, that's the only reason I gave it a 4. Because I'm like, yeah, you're giving me a lot of quantity, but where's the quality? Like,
yeah.
So I mean, I can't really complain because it's a lot of food. So I'm like, okay, well, you're paying for a lot of food. You're not paying for the quality.
So maybe next time si vas, take your own salsa. Yeah, take your own salsa, bro.
But do you think like just adding the salsa on a tasteless asada, do you think it changes anything?
Yeah.
Do you think though?
I think so porque one, that's the whole point of the salsa.
The salsa's to be spicy.
True. Y luego there's... I mean, I like a little bit of spicy. Pero a veces when you put a spice que está bien caliente que you don't even taste the food. You just taste spiciness.
Lo iba a poner así yo, mira. I told you guys last time que yo hacía unas carnitas que estaban bien buenas.
Yeah.
So, like, you eat my carnitas without anything, and it's good. You eat it, like, with cilantro and cebolla, and you'll taste like a carnitas taco.
Yeah.
Then you add the mango habanero salsa que hago, and it's like a mixture, like, oh, you already know that the carnitas is good.
Yeah.
So now I'm giving you a mango habanero sauce. So it's a spicy sauce that tastes like mango. So technically now you're eating carnitas, because it's already good, with a mango flavor, with the kick of spice.
Yeah.
So I guess it just depends on the salsa.
Yeah.
Because most of the time, la red y la verde van a saber igual.
No, dude.
Igual, hacen like igual, güey. No saben igual, la red and green.
Oh,
like, it's the same.
Got you. Like, bro, like, no, man. That's why I was like, bruh.
Your dad, is he red or green?
Green.
He's green? Are you red or green?
Green.
Green? I'm red. It's weird, though. I'm red with asada.
Okay.
No, most of the time if there's red, pero tiene que ser la de el chile de árbol seco.
Pensé que de aceite.
No, el aceite.
I was gonna be like,
That only con pozole.
okay.
Only con pozole. Maybe some chips.
Yeah, I can see it.
Los
Yeah.
totopos. My dad is no salsa. Él es bien cobarde para la salsa. He doesn't like it.
Que le ponga miel. Have you seen that video?
No, what the...
No. Que llega un señor a pedir tacos y anda en el truck like, oh, ¿qué tipo de chile quieres? Like, oh, no quiero chile. Oh, ¿quiere que le ponga miel? Like, si pica, pues le pongo miel para que no pique. Y dije, no.
I mean, I guess, right? It's,
yeah, but anyway, it's just a joke. Just a
no. But isn't there carnes que son caramelized con miel? But this is more like on Chinese food, right? They use it on that. So I'm like, I mean, if you eat like a freaking, let's say, a teriyaki taco, se le pone it's honey. It is honey.
Pero they mix with other things para que...
So now imagine you're doing el pollo así como estilo teriyaki and you add the honey in there while it's cooking, you're going to get a different flavor. Just like barbecue ribs.
Yeah.
Al último, it's like, all those sweet stuff is technically honey. They have to add honey.
You're adding something to that food.
Yes. So imagine una salsa verde y luego le pones honey. No, no es cierto. No, don't even think. So my dad is like,
we're gonna brand it. Don't fucking do it. We're gonna
trademark.
We're gonna do some experiments.
I would say this. My dad is más chile toreado.
Okay.
un chile toreado y sometimes ni se lo acabas y sale muy picoso, como todos.
Yeah.
Like I went to Aquina first y donde está la Food for Less. Loaded Pancake, I think it's called.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I went there y había un chile toreado. Me agarré uno. I got two. The first one era un chile joto. No picaba, ¿no?
¿Sabías zacate?
Sabía sacar, ándale. Fucking all the way. La second one, because me confía, I'm like,
Ay, güey, all the way.
la cut it like halfways.
Uh-huh.
Chinga su madre que me... Y that's a good place.
Yeah.
The food was good. I got a burrito de machaca con chorizo and frijoles. Like, it was really good. And it's funny because I've been looking for a place where they can sell like Mexican breakfast. Because not all the places sell it. Y temprano. And I got that. I think it was too much on the pricing part. Like, yes, the food is good. The quality is good. Nothing like this one. Pero you're serving too little for the price. Por ejemplo, if I'm going to pay $15 for a burrito that's pretty good, I would like at least a decent size. Like algo así.
Like a forearm length.
Ándale. Yeah. Maybe like right here. Okay. El burrito era como de aquí, aquí. Like maybe like one hand. Y for $14-15, I don't like, yeah, it's good, but I can do that in my house if it's going to be that big.
Nah, just go to Nate's.
I need to go there. Everybody keeps talking about it. Keeps talking about it.
For $14-15, that's a spot, bro.
Yeah.
And it's...
Because I'm like...
one tomorrow. Yes, me tocó.
It's Saturday, ¿verdad?
Yeah.
I got a party. I got a party to go to. But maybe. No, I don't think so.
You get it. It's a breakfast burrito.
I don't wake up early. I like sleeping in. But I have to go wash clothes.
So...
As a father, yes, you have to do some parts of chores.
There you go, see. Nosotros nos hacemos cosas. Besides working, we help out.
Yes.
But if you're going to go wash, pasas ahí, agarra un burrito. So while you're washing, estás comiendo el burrito.
Not a bad idea.
There you go, bro. Trust me. It's fucking good.
Except I don't go wash hasta allá. Is that not Warner, no? On a Cedar Storm, I think it is?
No, flour.
Oh, damn.
Sunflower you made.
Okay, there you go. Yeah, it's the one in the corner, right? Donde están las strawberries.
Yeah.
Yeah. I saw that when it was barely getting built. So I would say that is now officially has the same age as my dad has been deported. So it's like almost like 10 years. Because I saw that, I'm talking about that little corner place. I'm not talking about Nate's.
Yeah.
That little corner place, tiene ya como unos 10 to 15 years that it got built. Yeah, so, but I've been hearing everybody talk about Nate's. And at the end of the day, because we were born and raised in Santa Ana, that's where our parents had us.
Yeah.
Sometimes we have to like lift Santana and put them in their place, huh?
Yep.
Como yo siempre digo, even though Citrus Cafe is technically Tustin, it's Edinger and Red Hill.
Oh, yeah.
Or Newport. One of those two. No, it's Red Hill. Yeah, it's Red Hill. Porque Newport no tiene salida por la Edinger. Haz de cuenta que Newport just ends right there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sí.
So right there on Red Hill, it's that Citrus Cafe, and I thought it was really good. The waffles, like, were good.
Chicken waffles or just waffles?
Fuck, do I look black to you?
No,
just playing.
Dude,
I'm playing.
I like chicken and waffles, bro. No, I'm black. I mean, from the waist down is different.
Cállate. Por eso me dicen caballo.
That's one of the reasons.
No, so... Okay, let's say if you go to get American breakfast with your dad. Where do you go?
American breakfast? Ooh.
Or what's his breakfast dish?
For him, breakfast will be tacos, bro.
Tacos?
Tacos de birria, bro.
In the morning?
Sí, güey.
Is he crudo or something?
No, dude. No,
that's a weird dish to have in the morning. Okay,
yeah.
Let's say it's a Sunday morning and it's breakfast time.
They'll probably have a menudo.
Okay, there you go.
Yeah.
I have to really dissect that bad fool.
No.
He really goes birria tacos on a Saturday morning or Friday morning?
I mean, we go Sunday morning.
¿Qué horas? What's Sunday morning to you?
Like around 9.
Fuck, that's still early, bro. For birria tacos?
Yeah.
Because
Get the spot. Like when you order huesito on the side. Oof.
Huesito?
Yeah.
Huesito?
Yeah.
Is that the bone marrow or you just scoop it out?
No, it's like the cartridge. Like esta parte, like como la nariz, mira como es like a loose hueso. Yeah.
Es cuando agarras el chicken leg, el chicken bone y está el cartilage del último.
Yeah.
I love that shit, dude.
Esa.
My kids tell me like, you can't say ill if you've never tasted it.
Luego te sale consomé. Ya tengo hambre a la verga. Hey, food, we gotta stop talking about food, güey.
You always bring up food when it's this late. No, but we're talking about food because we're talking about Father's Day. Where would you take them?
No, sí, yo sé, pero estoy diciendo porque every time we talk about food me da hambre. That's what I'm saying. I think it's like the third, fourth time que we talk about it y me da hambre.
That sounds like a you problem.
That is cool.
Okay, like my dad is a menudo. Like that's his breakfast.
Okay.
Even though he did take us to IHOP and all that shit, I'm more of a Denny's guy. As a like cuando me sale hambre for breakfast,
Yeah.
I go to Denny's. So my dad is menudo. Like pero en la casa, I do love it cuando me hacen huevo con chorizo. Y
Your favorite.
Y luego su frijoles refritos,
Okay.
salchicha, so you can like dip.
Yeah.
That would be ideally, that's my breakfast. My breakfast as a father. Ya que estoy viejo. Fuck the pancakes, fuck the French toast, fuck the waffles. That's my shit. And I can dig some menudo too. But I'm not that big on menudo like my dad.
Yeah.
My dad is a big menudo guy.
Okay.
Y como se llama... nothing against it. A lot of people hate it though.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know why. I think it's good. I mean, it's just cuerito.
For some people, it's like the texture. Like as soon as they start biting into the cuerito, be like, like that. Como no sé, asco. Like,
Y luego los pelitos.
dude. Who was it? One of my friends, como se llama, he's mixed. I forgot what he was mixed, but it was Mexican y algo más. He never has had it before. And it's all, dude, like, here, I'll bring you a little bowl. Like, trajo un little bowl and I try it. He just grabs a piece, like, dude, like, this looks nasty. Like, dude, like, it's fucking delicious. Se lo mete en la boca, after, like, 3 chews, he, like, runs to the restaurant and spits it out. Like, bro, like, what the fuck was that? Like, oh, like, that's pretty kind of like skin.
Yeah, they don't even give it a try. Like, and técnicamente, el sabor es el caldo.
Yeah.
Because la little texture, like, no sabe nada. You're just getting the taste from the caldo.
Yeah, because, I mean, it's marinated in it.
Yes.
So, por eso, pero, yeah, nomás tienen el texture, me hacen como que...
Yeah, you put some cebollita, some orégano, y el chile California. Which smashed pepper.
Yeah.
¿Y cómo se llama?
Y un poquito de limón.
Un poquito de limón, yeah, I forgot. Yeah, un poquito de limón.
Can't forget the limón.
Like, I don't understand. Yo me lo puedo comer solo. People eat it with tortilla.
Oh, yeah.
I'm like, I can. Like, I'm not going to use that as a dip. And, like, I've done it.
Yeah.
I'm guilty. But I don't see the point to it.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Like, no para que te llenes. I'm like, yo pero tengo la carne. And I hate when they use the hominy. Cuando le ponen el hominy on that. No, bro, this is menudo is just carne.
That's more like a pozole.
Yeah.
Yeah. They probably just try to do a mix. Yeah, cuando dicen, I guess we'll do it like that.
Yeah. And then it sucks. Now,
I mean, it's not bad, bro.
would you say, what's your dad's favorite sport?
Soccer.
Soccer?
Yeah.
Does he go to a team? Does he have a team?
Chivas.
He goes for Chivas?
Yep.
He played soccer when he was young?
Yeah.
He did? Was he good?
Yeah. He was defense.
Defensa?
Yeah.
You do this forward, no?
Middle.
Middle?
Yeah.
Medio pendejo.
That was a good one.
No.
Yeah, because, I mean, they would put me up as a striker por la única razón porque siempre cuando me mandaban la ball, pues, of course, I would always outrun everybody.
Mhm.
Pero ya después de un rato, I'm like, no estoy corriendo lo pendejo, güey.
Yeah.
Because once I outrun everybody else, like if they send it to the far right, like I'm already all the way in front. Yes, those ways they still need to catch up. So I got like 3 defenders on me. It's like, bro, there's no point. Porque it's either I try to pass the ball, hopefully this one makes it at time, or si no, I try to take on all 3 defenders, which for the most part casi nunca se hacía porque once I get one, el otro me lo pasaba. So if I would get 2, the third one nomás entraba con un slide y me lo quitaba.
Did you ever get to play with him?
With my dad?
Ajá.
Nah.
¿Ya te tocó jugar con él?
Nah.
That's the only sport he played or watched?
Yeah.
No NFL, no basketball, baseball.
Nah, dude.
Y pura Liga Mexicana.
Yep.
Cuando jugaban Chivas América, carne asada for sure.
I mean, yes and no.
Si ganaban, sí.
No, yes and no porque teníamos la carne asada, pero it was just like regular carne asada when we do like in la parrilla. Donde se hacen las tortillas.
Sí. Oh, no, okay. Como...
Yeah, we wouldn't take out a grill.
Ajá.
Por la misma razón porque pues no
Oh, well, you guys lived in,
patio.
I forget, you lived in an apartment.
Yeah.
So you can't really take out a grill.
Exactly. Especially right there in Mini, como no tenemos un little patio, pues
Yeah.
tampoco no...
¿Allí en el patio de enfrente?
No, güey, se agüitan ahí, güey.
Really?
They're strict, dude.
What apartments were these?
Te manda...
¿La
pues, ahí
mini?
Yeah.
¿La mini?
Yeah, la mini.
Okay.
Yeah, if you do something, bro, right away te mandan una letter like, hey, you can't be doing this, hey, you can't be doing that.
Really?
Yeah.
Che, gente. Naca.
No, dude.
No.
Like, we're over here trying to, like, spread a little bit of love to everybody. Hey, let's have a cup of beer. Like, hey, you can't be drinking, so you can't make food, so you can't have grills. Like,
Ya ni yo que vivo aquí en Irvine y en mi patio ahí tengo pinche de carbón, even though it literally says right there, no carbón.
Yeah, dude. Somos dos, güey, pero yeah.
Yeah, my dad was all soccer. He watched a little bit of basketball. No football. and he did like baseball.
Mm.
Y he was a chivista. ¿Cómo se llama? He taught me everything that I know about soccer. So because of him, I hate soccer.
Wait, what?
Yeah, I fucking hate soccer, bro. Like I can't watch soccer because he made me look at soccer in an easy way. When I'm like literally watching that game, I'm like, shoot the fucking ball, shoot the fucking ball,
No,
or
sí,
pass the ball. Te tengo que gritar como 3 veces. I'm like, bro, are you not listening to me? I'm shouting at the, like, literally when these fuckers became champions, it's because they listened to me.
Shut the fuck up.
They were like, manda al centro. They would send the centro. Pásala. La pasaban.
Like, put me in, coach.
He literally put me to play since like 8 years old.
Yeah.
And I hated it. Like, I didn't want to fucking play, dude. I'm like,
Really?
I wanted to play some Nintendo 64, some WWE. Oh, no, at that time it was WWF and WCW.
Yeah.
Y como se llama?
Really? So you didn't enjoy playing it?
Well, I never liked it. I enjoyed playing it after I had my kids at 21, 20. And then before that, I hated it. I only played to make them happy. And he went and he told me, like, a lot of my friends told me that I was pretty decent for someone that never liked playing soccer. I was like, well, I just listen to what he tells me, and I'm like, it's not chess, it's checkers.
Shut the fuck up, tampoco, güey. I mean,
well, it technically could be chess, because when you have one-on-one with the striker, you're gonna say, like, you have to start thinking, what am I gonna do next? Should I go left? Should I go right? Should I center it? Should I pass it? Should I take him on?
I mean, that's the same thing with chess, güey.
No, but that's what I meant. I said it's not chess, it's checkers.
Uh-huh.
So then I was like, never mind, it's more like chess, because in chess it's on set pieces, like son the next move and all that.
I mean, it could also be checkers. Haces el tiki-taka nomás 1, 2, 1, 2, y así se están moviendo entre uno y otro.
Y luego como my dad like was full invested in soccer, like he played pro in Mexico con San Luis Potosí for 3 months before he got let go. And I told him, you suck because you got let go, fool. He's like, no, because we went to 3rd division. I'm like, I think your team sucked because they went to 3rd division. The thing is that he played pro, so you're never going to take that away from him.
Yeah.
Y como se llama... So when he brings all in, he starts talking about soccer, like, he's too involved with it. It's like when I start talking podcasts, like, I know, like, I can hear what they're talking about. Like, it opens up my eyes and all that. Y como se llama, y con él es soccer, like, he can get into the details, and I'm like, bro, I don't care.
That's fucked up.
Well, I don't care, but I'm like, it's just that, like, he gets too involved where I'm like, bro, can't we just be fans?
And then your dad's like, hey, did you hear what he said? Like, hey, wait, what happened? ¿Qué me dijiste?
No, I like, trust me, we can get into, like, debates. You yell de, no, I want this, I want that, pero, like, because as much as I hate watching soccer, I understand soccer 100%.
Yeah.
I understand the formations. I understand the coaching and everything.
Yeah.
So where I talk about it, like, yeah, I can talk about it as a coach. I can be a coach if I have the right players that know how to play. I'm not a coach que te voy a enseñar a jugar. I don't have the patience for that. But I have the patience to do formations, to cómo acomodar un cuadro when they know how to play.
Yeah.
Y cómo se llama, he made me play as I was 8. By the time that I was 12, I was already playing with adults. I was playing with them, with adults. So nunca tuve miedo de jugar contra older people, contra adultos. Y me gustaba when I was like puro sprinting and se las ganaba, like, fuck yeah, me la pelas. Like shit like that.
That's the thing. Like, I played with adults, but I didn't play with my dad. And sí, a mí sí me daba miedo a veces, güey, porque same thing, like, me lo llevaba, dude, and after the second play, like, they'll start kicking me, güey. Uno, dude, he fucking slid me from behind, güey. Iba corriendo este güey de atrás, güey, no porque cansé de brincar, pero that fool hit my fucking leg and I fell back on him, güey. Pero, like, a huevo, they wanted to take me out, fool.
You were young?
Yeah.
But that's not, bro. Because you were young and you were taking them. I was the defensa, so I would be the one sliding. Y cuando me llevaban, well, no me llevaban así feo, pero, like, I would know who to hit and who not to hit. If you're a dirty player, as a striker, I would hit you. And I know where to hit you and make it look clean. Because in amateur soccer, it's not like...
Sucio.
There's no VAR. So la crowd, though, man.
Yeah, when they're recording, like, hey.
Hey, this is 1998. All right, this is like 2002.
Oh, that's right. El VR.
VHS.
VHS, güey. Así andan, güey. There you go, fool. Esa madre. ¿Me entendiste,
güey?
Sí.
¿Y cómo se llama? So I would, like, cuando in those corners, see a rev is facing his back against me, I'm like, yeah, I'm going to take advantage of it. Like, fucking punch him in the throat.
No mames. Pinche vato.
Yeah, but hey, that's part of life with the parents, especially when they're Hispanic. Expect your dad to go for a Liga Mexicana team. I'm surprised cuando hay padres that actually watch football and they grow up with football, American football, NFL, or basketball. Because I'm like, it's rare with Latinos. Now, I think no, because now it's us.
Yeah.
We're starting to watch that.
Yeah, we're passing on to the next generation.
So when I watch NFL, my son tells me, "Oh, which team do you go for?" I'm like, I don't go for the teams because my team sucks. So I just watch football. She's like, and then the one that goes with, I'm like, but doesn't Atlas suck? I'm like, bruh, like we're bicampeones. He's like, yeah, but didn't you tell me? I'm like, shut up, fool. Same with basketball. It's like, who do you go for? I'm like, just choose a team and just go for them. I'm like, don't tell me, don't copy me because it's duele. Like when your team's not champions, it hurts, bro. Like when you don't know when they're gonna be the next time.
Yeah.
And like, good thing I'm not passionate about it. Like my dad's passionate about his soccer, but ya no es fanatic. Antes era fanático.
Yeah.
And that's where he taught me as a father is like, don't become a fanatic. Because they don't know you that you exist. They don't owe you anything.
Yeah, true.
And I was like, that shit hits deep because I'm like, I want to be a fanatic. I'm like, I want to hate Chivas. I'm like, because they're my rivals, but I can't because I grew up around Chivistas. So I'm like,
yeah,
you get it. Like when people tell me, it's like, you're stupid. Like, you can't be both. You can't be second team. I'm like, bro, I grew up around Chivistas.
Yeah.
I'm like, and I was the only Atlista. I'm like, they're family to me.
Then that kid's just fucking hate America, güey.
I do.
Everybody, I was gonna say, like, everybody hates him, güey, at the end of the day.
That's it. I have a good buddy of mine. Le va la América. Saludos a Juanito. He tells me, you know that America is the most loved team in the world? I was like, what do you mean? Dice, digo, más bien en México. I'm like, ¿pero por qué? Dice, porque cuando pierde la América, todos están felices. Digo, ok. Digo, y cuando gana la América, digo, como todos le van a la América, todos están felices. I'm like, oh, shut up. I'm like, it makes sense porque según the biggest team in Mexico is América. They have the most fans.
Yeah.
So technicamente, because they have the most fans, everyone's happy.
They're happy. Nah, man.
Hey, but those are good things to show your kids about fanism, about being a fanatic, which teams to go for. Let them know that they know that you don't exist.
Yeah.
That even if that player loves them, he's gonna go to another team and be more great somewhere else. Look at Rafa Marquez, my fucking idol.
Yeah.
He didn't win a championship for Atlas, but he won it with Barcelona.
True.
I'm like, and literally, I'm a Barcelona fan because of fucking Marquez. And now that he's retired, now I'm like, I got stuck right there.
You got stuck right there.
I can't move.
Yeah, you can, fool. Just follow Messi, güey. Ahorita
I'm a Galaxy guy.
Miami.
I'm Galaxy. No cierto. Okay, so in MLS, I say that I'm a Galaxy guy because I'm like, that's a team you grew up liking.
Yeah.
Ahí jugó Jorge Campos, jugó Matador. So I'm like, it is
Giovanni Dos Santos también, ¿no?
Giovanni Dos Santos, Chicharito, Jonathan Dos Santos.
I mean, Chicharito is currently there, pero no se lesionó, ¿no?
Sí, ajá.
Yeah.
So like you had all that culture, but Carlos Hermosillo played there, one of the older players. So I'm like, that's the only reason. I'm like, and I can't say I'm a Miami guy because I'm like, at the end of the day, after Messi retires, I don't want to be going for, like, it's gonna just look like I'm a bandwagon.
Yeah.
I do like Messi. He's one of my favorite players, like almost ever. Desde que no lo conozco, desde que conozco su fútbol.
Yeah.
He made me a fan of him. Y como se llama, lo poco que because I missed like 10 years of soccer when I became a dad, or like 7 years. Pero yo lo miré cuando tenía 17 until he turned like, I became a dad at 21 and he's 2 years older than me, 3 years. So at los 24, I stopped watching him. And then I came back and started rewatching him again at 33 or 34.
Okay.
So I missed a big gap of his like prime years.
Yeah.
Y dije, but I get to see, that's cuando muchos me dicen, artistically in soccer, what do you regret? Instead of me saying not going pro, I'm like, I regret not watching his full prime.
Yeah. Him,
As a fan.
not like prime, but seeing him grow to become like the player that he is now.
Mm-hmm.
Porque sí.
Yeah. It's like I tell my dad, like, do you have any regrets in life, if anything?
Like I have many.
He just tells me that he regrets two things. Not being there, like instead of focusing too much on soccer, he should have focused more on his marriage. Y la otra is that he didn't take that offer to go to Barcelona and be a coach, because he basically showed him un folder. I forgot his name, who he was, but at that time he was the coach de Barcelona. Y vino a hacer una clínica. Clínica is like studies for soccer, you know that?
Yeah.
So he went there. He showed him that, and he's like, And he liked it. Y el guy llegó ahí a la house. Digo, ¿dónde vives? Llegó aquí, tocó. And he's like, here's a contract. Digo, I'm waiting for you 6 months. Digo, that's all I'm waiting for. I want you in my reserves for Barcelona. And he didn't take it. Oh, my bad. At that time se murió mi abuelito, el papá de mi mom. So all that money that he had saved up in 6 months, se lo dio a mi mom para que se fuera. So that's what I remember. Y le llamó y le dijeron, I'll give you 3 more months. So lo esperaba casi un año. A lot of people would tell me, oh, that's bullshit. I'm like, hey, we lived it. We got to see it. If you don't want to believe us, that's your fucking pedo.
Yeah.
Not mine. I'm like...
And at the end of the day, bro, like, we don't have to explain the whole story to them.
Son historias.
Exactly.
Que vivimos, que se viven.
Yeah.
I'm like, it's not our fault that if people are like, oh, I don't believe 90% of their bullshit. I'm like, that's your prerogative.
Yeah.
I'm like, it's like, I have no reason why to lie. My channel's not big where I'm going to be like, oh, I'm going to lie. And no, bro.
Yeah.
I'm like, I met a few celebrities. Yo, as growing up. But I'm not going to say, oh, they're my homies. Fuck yeah. Yo conocí a pinche Pee Wee Herman.
Oh, pues que people.
No, mames, I wish. That would be cool. ¿Cómo va a ser, güey? Tremendo culo. Mr. Worldwide.
I was going to say that, like, Mr. Worldwide.
A Pee Wee Herman.
Yeah.
I met him through another person, though. And me go, I'm his friends, blah, blah, blah. So one day we went to a bar and he brought him over, pero vino con glasses y hat para que no lo reconocieran. He's very different. He's not Pee Wee, I can tell you that. He's very different.
Well, see, because at the end of the day, he's just playing a character.
Sí. And that's something that you forget, right? Something that you forget. Y como se llama... So, cuando yo le quiero decir a mis kids, as a father, I'm like, oh, I can't tell her don't go the Hollywood route. But because you know that Hollywood is shady and all that shit.
Yeah, there's a lot of shady stuff going on there. It just depends on how... The thing about Hollywood is que it depends on how deep you want to go inside. Porque sí hay unos que son así like regular actors, they'll take like job here and there. Entonces, pero when you really go deep into it, es cuando empiezan a decir like, oh, you gotta start doing certain things, you sign a contract. Like you see certain guys being going like this, que Illuminati, no sé qué pedo. He's like, who was it? Creo que one of the interviews with Kevin Hart, he was like interviewing, I forgot, like, ¿cómo se llama la girl, güey?
Oh, la que salió en American Idol.
Was it? Yeah.
Yeah, because she started saying something and le hace así.
Like,
shut the fuck up.
Yeah, like you're already talking too much.
Yeah.
So that's the thing. Once you get to like a certain point, like if you wanna pass that line y seguir, you know, being big and get even bigger, like you gotta do those certain things.
Yeah.
¿Qué son exactamente? I don't know, pero sí.
Y cómo se llama? That's like, como te digo, as my dad never told me. He told me, he's like, you like movies, go into production, but he wouldn't know that world of realm. And I think because of social media, we started learning all of that shit.
Yeah.
Not just like you would hear rumors. Like, I mean, está la Black Dahlia, que según era una actress. Es lo único que sabemos because of the photos and all that.
Yeah.
Y that's from the past, but like you start hearing stories from others. Y luego toda la bullshit que está happening, los ones get blacklisted and all that.
Yeah.
And I'm like, fuck, dude. I'm like, Jeffrey Epstein, la list.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, that's why literally when I saw that Chris Tucker was in that list and Tom Hanks, I'm like, I'm not watching your movies anymore. I'm sorry.
Yeah, dude.
And the shitty part, I forgot what case was going on or what was going on around that same particular time when they showed the list and nobody paid attention to that case anymore.
Oh, they arrested Top G.
Top G?
Top G.
Who's Top G?
G? We were talking about fuck, ¿cómo se llama este güey? El que tiene el Bugatti, güey.
Oh, baboso. Something Tate.
Yeah.
Andrew. There you go.
Andrew Tate. Yeah. So when they arrested Andrew Tate, that's when they were going into court about that. So como él estaba diciendo, like the Matrix was using him as a distraction para sacar la list. But the thing is, since Andrew Tate was such a big name, que like, oh, just arresting him is gonna distract everybody from
the list.
Yeah.
Y como se llama, and it sucks that we have to go that route. So I'm like, hasta yo me quedo pensando, I'm like, sometimes I feel like Andrew Tate was part of all that part. Like, hey, we're gonna arrest you. I'm like, you're a big celebrity A-lister, and it's gonna take all that shit out from public. No, so in a way, like, I feel like he's part of all that, all of that part of that world. Even though he says que no, que eso, que I feel like he is.
Yeah.
It's because I do feel, como just to, once you pass the line, let's say red is like black, right?
Yeah.
Once you pass into red, I think you're another part that they're gonna use you for other shit. And only the celebrities are on the black side that are not making millions and millions are the ones who, when they start talking, los mandan para otro lado, or like basically muertos.
Sleep.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So it's a pedo.
Yeah, it kind of sucks, but I know that as a father, or you as a future father, you have to like kind of teach him all of this. Hopefully Hollywood will never change. The world will never change on that aspect. So
because wherever their money's at, there's always some shit going on, bro.
Yeah. Y como se llama, como mi dad a mí me enseñaba que ya el dinero es importante, pero it shouldn't control you. You control the money.
Yeah.
You have to put a lot of respect on that. Like, ponerlo siempre en tu corazón diciéndole, hey, you know what, I'm not going to let that shit control me. Y como se llama, pero te digo que sometimes I do feel that Father's Day is the most disrespected holiday. The most disrespected. Because I just feel like no nos dan importancia in a way. In a way. I know that, like I said, there are some fathers that, like me, yo la voy a llevar a mi papá, vamos a ir a comer con él. ¿Cómo se llama? A mí, pues, voy a comer con él y lo que me quiera dar a mi wife, I'm like, oh, I'll pay this time o algo así. Whatever. It is what it is, you know? And it's cool, like, but sí está, es algo interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting.
You see, not a lot of people pay attention to that, bro.
That's
the only thing that sucks.
Y nomás con el tiempo se crece.
Yeah, por eso no quiero ser papá, güey. Just for that simple reason. Nah, just kidding.
Cálmate, Leonardo DiCaprio.
Por los young ones, güey.
Cálmate, Al Pacino, entonces.
Oh, dude. Pinche vato, güey.
83?
Yeah, 83 with a 30-year-old. Or 29, I think. I'll see. Oh, yeah, she's going to be 30. She's just a year away. Yeah.
Está loco el güey.
Yeah, no, dude. A mí, dice que todavía sirve, güey.
It is, güey. Any final thoughts for this little topic, the Father's Day, that we technically got a little bit out of bound on the food and the sports and all, but in reality,
it all goes back to our parents, because that's the way they raised our dad, because that's the way they raised us into sports, the food. Because I mean, if it wasn't for him, I don't know how much I would love seafood.
And that's what I was gonna say right now. Like, because of our parents being Latinos or Mexicans, we know all those Mexican dishes. But because we were born in America and we know all these American dishes, and because California is very different on cultures, like Japanese and all that.
Yeah, very diverse.
Very diverse. You can get to anywhere and have different food. And that's when you start teaching your dad, hey, what's up?
Yeah.
Checate este teriyaki.
Yeah.
Checate este sushi. O Mexican también hacen sushi, ¿no?
Yeah, the only thing I don't like is que le ponen cream cheese.
¿Los mexicanos?
Yeah.
¿Y los japoneses no?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, no.
I don't like the little huevitos, those orange things. Well, actually, I don't like sushi, so I don't even know why I'm having an opinion.
Masago?
¿Cómo se llaman?
Masago.
No, son little orange balls.
Por eso, masago.
I thought it had a different name.
No.
Isn't it called baby fish? No, I'm just like...
No, I think it's called masago.
I don't think it's called masago.
Because I get them in my poke bowls, some little orange balls.
Chiquititos?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll show you right now after. I'll show you right now.
Sounds good. Go look. I'll look for the topic, and you can... Oh, shit. Never mind. You look for the quote, and I'll do my final thoughts. Pues para Father's Day, para el Día de Padres, I wish him a good one. Well, we're going to get to see him, so... Pero other than that, I will repeat it again. If you're a woman and you're a single mother, don't say, oh, I'm a padre también.
Yeah, you're not going to let that one go, huh?
I'm not going to let that one go. I will keep on continuing to say we are the most disrespected holiday. Because ¿cómo es posible que you guys celebrate Halloween more than Father's Day? ¿Cómo es posible que le traen un mariachi a la madre, pero no al padre? I mean... Un good Father's Day es que lo saquen al estadio a mirar el juego or like that. Something different. But anyways, if you have a father, celebrate it. Sáquenlo a comer. If he was an asshole, tell him you forgive him. If you don't know him, well, if you're a father, go celebrate yourself. Right?
Yeah.
And if you're not a father and you don't know him, it's just another day for you.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
Yeah. Life moves on, unfortunately.
Life moves on, yeah. Any final thoughts before you read the topic? I mean, I keep saying topic. What the fuck?
The quote. Yeah. No, same thing. Pretty much piggyback what Ro was saying. Yeah, no. Appreciate your parents. Appreciate your dad, Because at the end of the day, like, he's the one that holds the most stress in the family, especially when he's the one financially taking care of everything. Like, he carries the most stress, you know. Give him some love. You know, como dice, no sabes con tus jotadas, tú nomás dale un pinche abrazo a la verga.
Yeah.
You know, tú más dale un abrazo, like, sabes que jefe te mete una chela. And like, I'm gonna let's go out and drink, let's go do something, you know, just something to kind of break them out of the routine of like, oh, just work and go home, porque they get tired. And, you know, just like saludos to my jefe.
No llores.
Yeah.
All right, just go ahead and read the quote before you get all sentimental.
Yeah.
Here. Keep your cool, bro.
Yeah, no, it's because... Nah.
No, it's keep your tears.
Yeah, no, because like I said, dude, like, he was pretty fucked up in the beginning growing up, but ahorita, yeah, like, he's been cool. Yeah. He's been cool. So, I'll take him up. So, every father should remember one day his son will follow his example, not his advice. So,
oh shit, that one hits deep.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, like, we are gonna follow our Per's example. Like, same thing like you were saying, dude. Like, he showed us how to be hard workers, and that's why we're here now. Because why? They showed us the example, and now we're gonna follow it.
Yeah.
And now we're just gonna continue that and pass it on to our kids.
Sounds good. Well, people, happy Father's Day. Keep it cool.